Cal said that he really liked the fight that you guys had down the stretch. What happened there, especially on that last play that allowed them to get the win?
We came out, we worked out a little bit in the second half. We missed a lot of shots. We were fighting. The last shot they make, I don't know what to say. We give everything we did. We just could not make a shot. It hurt us a little bit. But we're going to move on, be ready for action.
How difficult was it without Casey?
Very difficult. Casey make a lot of plays that help many people. Antonio is not a point guard. That boy is the wings. So when you put in a position with the point guard, you kind of like mess him out a little bit. You got to do too much. But we're going to need Casey. We're going to need Casey, we're going to need Severe. They are the people who really make a place for us.
Did you make a beeline for the locker room to see how Casey was after the game?
Yes, I went, I checked up on him a little bit. So I went to check with the trainer. He should be good. He should be good. You're supposed not to give too much information out.
Well, Cal said the X-rays were negative. How much of a relief is that?
I did not. That really made me feel good, but I did not really ask it too much about him. I know he's good. I know he's good. He'll be with. He'll be with.
Oscar, it was you guys' senior night. Rupp Arena had all the pregame festivities. You're coming off a 4-game win streak. Team was rolling. How was the morale after that loss? We know you guys didn't have Case, and it seemed pretty focused still.
We still a little focused. You see, at the end of the game, we were really locked in. We just gotta be ready. This senior night and all those things kind of distract us a little bit, especially how we beat Vandy without the big man. When the big man got hurt, we think like it'll be easy for us, but they were ready. We just gotta take out many things. Senior night kind of distract us a little bit. We think like we're gonna have so much fun, enjoy time, but.
How was the locker room post game?
Locker room was positive. We got on this. Some guys stay focused. Some guys worry about mistake, but mistake is normal. We're gonna make a mistake, but we just gotta move on. Make a mistake, but stay focused and locked in.
Oscar, you seem kind of hell-bent personally on trying to deliver one more win here at Rupp Arena in your senior night.
Well, it is sad. It is sad. Like, it's better always to lead with the good things, but whatever happens, who knows? Nobody. Just gotta move on. Be ready for the next one. Maybe that's how it's supposed to end.
Once Casey went out, how much was the plan to go to you down low and get you the ball?
Well, the plan was go down, especially when they take the big men out. I said, Coach, if you don't throw me the ball, this will be the most disrespectful thing you're going to do for me. Throw me the ball all the time. And they had no choice but to foul me all the time. And I was making free throws. But it was just to go to Keita. Like when the case went out, coach said, let's go to Oscar. Because we were not making shots. When they go to me, and kind of open up. So that's how we did.
Oscar, I mean, do you feel like you're pretty much back to where you were last year, the same type of shape?
I think I'm back normal, like being back. You see me fighting all the time. Go for every rebound. I'm gonna keep the same attitude until the end because they really need me like this to really help us. To help us to move, to get to the level where we wanna go, I have to stay who I am. I cannot lose focus. I just go fight every night.
Oscar, you guys have dealt with a lot of injuries all year. What is the mindset when you guys are getting closer to postseason and those injuries kind of keep piling up?
We just tell all the people on the bench to be ready, always be ready. Injury, you never know when it's going to happen, but that's why I spend so much time in prayer for all my boys not to get injured. And even whenever they get injured, I say, God, heal them fast. I need them back. And God always do. It kind of takes Xavier a little longer, but I continue to pray for him.
You plan so long to face the big guy that he goes out. And literally, what are you thinking? You said there may have been a little bit of a letdown, or did the strategy change?
It was. I came out with a beast mode. I started a little bit with jump shot because he was kind of playing because the big man is kind of sinking a little bit. But I did not make enough shot. Now we make a decision when the big went out to just say, we're going to go to you, Oscar, just go up and down there. That's what I tried, and I shoot a lot of free throws.
Yeah, it doesn't get any easier this Saturday. You know, with what do you think the mindset is of the team going in? Would it be nice to maintain momentum?
We just gotta go with the beast mode. For me, I'll go like I'm considering myself as a beast. A beast who does not care who we go against. For me, I just gotta get everybody to lock in, to stay focused. We gotta win. We have to win. We cannot go on different. We just gotta focus and win the game. So we good. I'm gonna get my boys. I'm gonna take them to lunch at some point so we can talk. And I'll invite them in my room again so we can pray more. So we need God's strength.
Good deal. And, you know, just gonna have to be next game where I just have to be ready.
What did you see on that last, or the second to last jumper, I guess, was about 20, 25 seconds, and then the last three?
I definitely thought that last jump was gonna go down, but I've been struggling all game, so, you know, it bounced off the back rim, you know, and then they had an opportunity to score, and, you know, that's tough, you know. That weighs on a lot of guys, but, you know, I just have to keep my head up and, you know, just keep pushing, just keep being that senior that I know, you know, the responsibility I have.
Antonio, if Kaysen is to miss any time, just how comfortable are you at the point guard position?
I'm good with it, you know. I haven't been at the position the whole year, but, you know, if the guys need me to do so, then, you know, I have the ability to ball handle it and, you know, make sure, you know, guys don't pressure me. So, you know, if it comes down to it, then I just have to be ready for it.
You have to change your guys' mentality on offense. You kind of have to play point guard on the fly or decide who's going to play that. So
Chad, what? So,
you guys are trying to basically play point guard on the fly. Like, how does that affect the flow of the offense and the confidence of what you guys are trying to do?
It definitely is affected because guys are used to, you know, playing that position, used to figuring out, you know, where guys is, you know, just on the fly playing that position. It's kind of a struggle, you know, trying to learn plays and where to go at that position if you're not already in that position to do so. So, you know, you just have to be ready and, you know, just figure things out, and that's what we did, you know, at the end.
Antonio, Jacob says that this game was on him by how he played at the end of the first half, kind of some selfish things that he did. Did he talk to you guys about that after the game?
Yeah, he did. He said that was on him that first half. He did say that. I said that was on me too. You know, the guy said, you know, a couple things went on us. You know, it's a whole team thing. You know, guys, you know, struggle in areas throughout the game, and you know, it's kind of one of those things where, you know, like the whole team just have to be ready.
Is it frustrating when you guys have those open looks like that, especially early on with yourself, and they just aren't going to?
Yeah, it's definitely a struggle. You know, you just have to tell yourself to keep shooting, tell yourself to, you know, be ready. And, you know, you just have to be prepared. You know, every game is not going to go in, and I understand that. And, you know, you just have to figure it out the next game.
What happened on that final play, their bucket, not your final play, but their final play when they got the shot? What did you see there?
He had a wide open spin around jumper. It was a tough play. You know, it was a tough shot. You know, Chris was sticking hard defense on him, but, you know, he just made a tough play. And, you know, every you know, college basketball team makes those type of plays. So it's one of those things where we just have to do the same thing on our side of the ball. So, you know.
I'm sorry if you already answered this, but coming out of halftime, you guys put together quite a bit of fight to stay in that game and take the lead there, or bring it close. What was the conversation at halftime to come out with that fight and that fire?
You know, coach, you know, had some things to say about it. Assistant coaches did. You know, they seen the vibe and the energy that was coming from us. They didn't really, you know, like it, so they said something about it. So it was one of those things where they, you know, had to pump us up and, you know, be ready to go to the second half.
Antonio, with this momentum you guys had building coming into this game and one more regular season game left, what's kind of the mentality of this team as you guys get closer to the postseason?
That just come together, stay as brothers. You know, we all have each other's backs, and you know the opportunity is always gonna, you know, come around again. So we just have to be ready for those things, and you know, just have to be ready to play in a tournament.
And Cal said that the X-rays were negative for Kaysen. He hoped, he said, to have him back at Arkansas. If not, if you have to play some more point guard, what's that role look like for yourself?
I'm good with it. Like I said, I'm not like, you know, like the word I'm trying to say. Too like I don't want to say scared. I'm not scared, but it's one of those things where, you know, I had experience in playing point, and you know I can make plays, you know, for the other guys. So it's just, you know, I just have to be ready for it and go from the drawing board.
But it's definitely different, I guess I could say, when he's not out there with
Yeah,
you.
it's definitely different. It's one of those things where, you know, he's been playing point. You know, he knows where guys are at. You know, he makes plays for us. You know, he's a leader at that position. You know, so yeah.
Thanks, Antonio.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a whole year playing in front of the rough crowd. What did you think? Overall impressions?
Oh, there was a big crowd out there. They definitely showed up. You know, showed out for us, and I appreciate, you know, all of the fans that's out there supporting us.
Yeah. Have you heard about potential SEC tournament Kentucky crowds down in Nashville and how they show up and shell out?
Yeah, I heard of it before. You know, they definitely gonna be out there. You know, no, can't wait for it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Jacob, just how was it out there for senior night? The emotions going before the pregame. How was all that for you?
I mean, it was cool. Obviously, having the fans cheer for us and just seeing everyone come out and support us. It was. I'm not going to forget this night. Definitely. Obviously, we lost, but you know, it's bigger. It's bigger than a game of basketball. Being here at Kentucky, I've met a lot of people, good people. That's helped me build character and just become a better person. Not even like we're taking basketball away, just become a better person and help me for the rest of my life. So I'm appreciative of this program, and you know, and just we got to move forward now.
When you look back on your decision to come here from Rhode Island, did it play out how you thought it would over the last 3 years?
Honestly, I don't know how to answer that question because I'm a guy who likes to live in the moment, right? Obviously, like you want to think about your future and like what can be, but honestly, like I really haven't thought about it in the past of where I'm gonna be in 3 years. So just to be here now, like I said, I'm appreciative and I'm just blessed to be in this position.
Jacob, I mean, obviously you never want to lose, but losing on senior night, does that make it a lot tougher to swallow?
I mean, yeah, considering I would put this loss on me because of what I did in the first half that sparked their run, but like I said before, like we're still writing our story. We're not going to dwell on this loss. We still have Arkansas, we still have the SEC tournament, and then people got to see us in the NCAA tournament. So I'm not really worried about this loss. It's past us already. So obviously we're going to go watch film tomorrow and see what we could do to be better and just move forward.
Can you talk about the first half? What was that part of the first half that you didn't do and got?
Yeah. In life, like everyone knows this, in life, there's a lot of things you can't control, right? And two things you can control is your attitude and how you approach certain situations. And towards the end of the first half, I messed up on 2 plays, and the coach said something to me, and I got an attitude. I got selfish, and I argued back with him, told him to take me out, and that was selfish. That was selfish of me. I let my teammates down in the first half because that's what sparked their run. We shouldn't have been in the game with them. So that's why I'm putting this game on me. Obviously, I got to be better, especially as a leader. I can't have those outbursts like that. I got to be better. So moving forward, obviously, I'm going to control my emotions. I'm going to control my actions and approach every situation the right way.
Jacob, how do you feel like you approached that second half different? You were talking about the attitude and all the emotions circulating. In the second half, Cal mentioned that it came to a point where you were pretty much even bringing the ball up the floor, helping run the guard position. How was that in the second half?
Yeah, like I said, obviously I had that outburst, but we had a whole nother half of basketball to play. So as a leader, I had to put my emotions aside and understand that I need to do what this team needs me to do to win the game, and that's what I tried to do. I was being vocal defensively, offensively, trying to help my teammates get in the right positions. If I had to bring the ball up, I brought the ball up. Then Kaysen went down, and then it was a little bit of a struggle, but honestly, we still should have won that game shooting. I don't even know, but we had a bad shooting night from the floor, from the three. I don't think we shot free throws well either. I don't know about that one. I didn't see the stat sheet, but for us to have a bad shooting night like we did and still have a chance to win the game, it just shows what type of team we are. So we can't dwell on this loss. We got to just move forward and understand what we got to do to be better for the next game.
The team showed a lot of fight. How was the locker room afterwards?
I mean, a lot of people were apologetic, but no one needed to be apologetic. Like I said before, there's a lot of things you can't control. You can't control, like, you're going to have a bad day, you're going to have bad games, you're going to meet people who treat you poorly, but how you act towards that person, how you act towards those situations means a lot. And these guys, yeah, they didn't have their best game. They were guys who were missing shots, but like I said before, my attitude in the first half, at the end of the first half, was what sparked their run and in the end made them win the game. So just put this loss on me, you can.
What do you mean I wasn't over here? What do you mean your attitude at the end of the first half?
So, like I said before, there's a lot of things you can't control in life, but two things you can control is your attitude